In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to make this fun little moon and learn a little bit more about shapes in the process. I'm going to open up this moon start composition and I'm going to select this, and basically we have a shape layer here, and on this shape layer we have shapes. Now you'll notice that there's not a shape group. So in the last tutorial I talked about adding a shape group. You don't have to always add a shape group. You do need a path group and you do need a fill or a stroke style, well typically if you want to see it, but you don't have to always have a shape group. I do like to use them though because they help for organizational purposes, especially when you have the very, very complex shape layers. It can be really helpful to have them grouped with shape groups. But for now, we just have the shape generator, and then on that shape generator, we have the path group, and that's it. And inside the path group, we have an ellipse, and I've named it Moon Full, and that's all that we have. And we have a fill too, but that's really all that's out, no animation. So the way that we create that kind of crescent moon is I'm actually going to select this object and press Command D on the Mac, Control D on the PC to duplicate that. And by the way, that keyboard shortcut of Control or Command D for duplicating stuff works all throughout Autograph, in the project panel, in the timeline panel for layers, or whatever else. Now, I haven't talked about these icons much to the left of the generators here, and you'll find these similar icons down here at the bottom for layers as well, and they mean the same thing. So I can lock layers with that to prevent editing. Again, same thing with down here in the timeline panel for layers. I could also solo a layer if I want to just see, or solo an object if I just want to see this object. I can also take off the visibility if I don't want to see it. And then also we have this, which is really what we want to get to. This is the critical thing here, and this is the mode. This is the blend mode of how this shape interacts with the shapes beneath it. Remember that things at the bottom are rendered last. So if I move this object here, oops, I want to select just this full moon and move this around here. The default mode here is union. So we're going to be seeing both of these things, both of these ellipses. But there are others. And with our cool trick of just rolling over the mouse, we can see what we can do just by rolling over the mouse with these different modes. And this really is the key for creating really interesting artwork very quickly by using these kind of Boolean modes. And for this one, I'm actually going to use difference, which is kind of like subtract. And then I'm going to rename this. I'm going to select this and hit the Enter key to rename this subtractor. And then what I want to do is making sure that I have the subtractor ellipse selected. I'm going to take down the radius, and then I'm going to move it over, and there we go. There is our moon. And what I did to make it animate, I didn't actually move it, I just animated the radius value. So if we increase this really big, then we'll get the effect of the moon being obscured by the night sky, and we'll only see like a sliver here. So what I did is I animated this going on from a very big value to a small value, and then we get that kind of effect of the moon kind of like growing on like that. All thanks to the power of these mask modes.